Greetings, loved ones. Today we're going to talk about how you can cope with triggered trauma memories. Help us get these messages out. Please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hit the like button and the notification bell, and please share these messages with others. You could save a life. So here are some examples of how to cope with triggered trauma memories. The first one is move your body. Get your body moving to release endorphins and shift your body's response to what's going on. Go for a walk every day and enjoy the beauty of the world around you. You can work in your garden and dig your fingers into the dirt. You can smell the flowers, harvest tomatoes and other veggies, and make yourself a good meal. You can also do yoga to calm and stretch your body and bring you into a peaceful center, or you can build something or do a craft you enjoy. Just move your body. Another thing you can do is you can use grounding techniques. This brings yourself into the present by getting in touch with your senses. A few grounding techniques include deep breathing, meditation, and journaling, and these are easy practices that you can incorporate into your life with minimal effort, and you will likely notice some benefit from them almost immediately. One of the most common grounding techniques for anxiety is the 5 senses technique. In this exercise, you'll identify sights, sounds, smells, tastes, and physical sensations. And this puts you in awareness of your surroundings and can make you feel more connected and in the present moment. The common method for using the 5 senses for grounding is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method. First, find 5 things that you can see, look around, and say them out loud. Next, find 4 things that you can feel, such as the warmth from your socks or the softness of your pillow, and again, say them out loud. Proceed to 3 things that you can hear, and say those out loud. If you're in a quiet room, you might have trouble finding things you can hear, but it can even be the sound of your tummy rumbling. Then identify 2 things that you can smell and 1 thing that you can taste. It can be the scent of your linen, the aftertaste of toothpaste, any smells or tastes you can manage to discover in the moment. And by the time you've followed through all 5 of the senses, your mind should be away from whatever was making you anxious, and you should be mindfully in the present. Third thing you can do in coping with triggered trauma memories is go outside. It's a great place to apply all of these grounding techniques. Breathe the fresh air, look at the flowers, and just appreciate all that God has given you. And number 4, you can practice cozy self-care. I like this one a lot. I like all of these, but I like this one a lot. Draw a warm bath. Put on your comfiest pajamas. Cook something favorite to eat. Diffuse essential oils. Light some candles. Do something good for yourself. And the 5th thing is to let your emotions be. You always need to allow yourself to process the emotions with patience. Give yourself permission to feel the emotion and set a time for this. Like, don't let it go on all day long, but say, okay, I'll let myself feel the emotion right now, and let it come out 15-20 minutes, and then move on to one of the other calming techniques. Embrace your emotions, and it's really important to validate them. A 6th thing you can do to help cope with triggered trauma memories is try tapping. Tapping calms your anxiety. It builds self-acceptance and draws your awareness into your senses. A friend who's a counselor, she told me, just try tapping your fingers over and over on your chest like this, or on your leg or something. Tapping is a self-soothing method used by the emotional freedom technique, which involves lightly tapping on acupressure points on different parts of the body. Tapping lowers your cortisol levels in the body and helps regulate other stress indicators like heart rate, breathing, and even body temperature. And the 7th thing you can do is get support. Having a sense of community is essential to avoid falling prey to isolation. Join a group of people who know what you're going through. Talk to the leaders in your church if there is not a group there, and ask if they can start a group. Being with people who listen, validate, and understand what you are going through gives you the strength and courage, and also confirms you are not alone. The question is not if you will encounter a victim of violence. The question before God is, what will you do when you do encounter them? You could be the person who saves a life. You are called. We are all called to be champions for justice, and those who suffer violence, they need to know that those who love them, and even those who don't even know them, will step out, Come close to them and give them the help and courage they need to leave before it's too late. Help us get these messages out. Please subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hit the like and the notification bells, and please share these messages with others. If you're a victim of violence, listen to me. I want you to know that you are valued, you are loved, you're intelligent, and yes, you are worthy. God does not want you to suffer violence. He wants you to live free from violence in peace and tranquility. There is a way out. It's not your fault. Abuse is not love, and most of all, I want you to know that you are not alone. If you're a victim of violence, reach out to someone today. If you find yourself in a dangerous situation, call 911 for help. And if you know of somebody who is suffering violence, tell the authorities. In our next episode, we're going to talk about survive with self-soothing and thrive with self-care. Until then, God bless you.